Yo, it's Kirk. Welcome back to another video. I hope everyone is having a great day. Today we are back with some more Battlefield 4 gameplay as well as another Battlefield 6 discussion. So in the last two videos we kind of talked about, when we should be expecting a release, a little bit, and as well as, some details overall regarding the game, as well as the setting, things that we kind of already know according to leaks, and just overall general consensus of information. But one thing we haven't gone over, or at least not very much, is when we should be expecting some sort of reveal. And one thing that sort of comes to mind when thinking about this reveal is this February 2nd investor call. The reason being, I think that this investor call falls on a rather interesting date. And I say this because if you remember back 10 years ago in 2011, Battlefield 3 was actually teased and revealed on February 3rd. Now, keep in mind, this could be a complete coincidence. These two titles could have zero correlation whatsoever, and I'm willing to bet that it's most likely the case. Even with that being said, it is no doubt interesting that this investor call happens to fall one day before the reveal of Battlefield 3 10 years ago. But let's go ahead and play out the worst case scenario here. Let's go ahead and say that this February 2nd investor call has zero correlation to any press or reveal of Battlefield 6, that it happens to just be a routine investor call, nothing special about it in regards to us and any kind of public reveal or information being released. I would still be very surprised that if by the end of March, if we didn't get some sort of reveal or any kind of information from EA or DICE, which sort of brings me to my next point. So again, if you remember back to 2013, Battlefield 4 was actually teased and revealed in March of that year. And while we're here, I thought it might be important to note that both Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 were both revealed in the month of May. So what this kind of tells us is that the absolute worst case scenario for us is that Battlefield 6 will be revealed sometime in May. But obviously 2021 is a new year entirely from 2013, 2016, and 2018. So, marketing strategies have kind of changed since then, as well as the fact that I think Battlefield 6 has much more anticipation for it from the community than any Battlefield that I can remember. So I'm confident in saying it's more likely than not that Battlefield 6 is going to be revealed much earlier than the previous two titles. And so if you were to ask me personally when I thought Battlefield 6 was going to be, at least teased, I would definitely say sometime between February and March. And I must say that the dates of February the 4th and February the 5th keep kind of dancing around in my head. And the reason being is actually very interesting. So while doing research ahead of making this video, obviously I was looking at the reveal date of Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5. And at first glance, I didn't think too much of the date. To me, it was more just kind of a day of the month, just a random time, and I didn't really think too much more about it. But then later on, I was like, you know what? I might as well go ahead and look into the day and see what day of the week that these reveals happen to fall on, just in case there was any correlation whatsoever. And I know this may be a little bit of a reach, but looking back at both Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, they were both revealed on a Friday. But I think it's also worth noting that both Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 were revealed on a Thursday. So I know it may seem like we're going a little bit off track here, but what I'm kind of getting at is that all of the major Battlefield reveals within the past decade have been on a Thursday or a Friday. And just because the investor call happens to fall on a Tuesday, to me, does not mean that the reveal has to be the very next day. In fact, it would actually make a little bit more sense to me if the reveal happened to be, 2 or 3 days later, which would also happen to be a Thursday and a Friday. So yeah, I'm not willing to make any bets here, but personally, I'm guessing we will be seeing some sort of reveal or information by February 4th or 5th, and at the very latest before the end of March. And that's basically going to go ahead and wrap up today's video. If you did happen to enjoy, I'm just going to go ahead and ask you to drop a like. And if you are interested in tuning into more Battlefield 6 content in the future, you may as well go ahead and subscribe as well. There is definitely going to be more Battlefield 6 content on the way very soon. I do hope to keep updating this channel with some more useful content and information. And honestly, guys, I love making these videos. I know I have a very small audience right now, but that's okay. I love the franchise. I love talking about Battlefield. I love keeping people updated. And I really hope you guys enjoy watching the videos that I am putting out. And with that being said, I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？